Hi friends, I can't wait to share with you what I picked up from Archer and Olive. Let's get started. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Natalie of Coquette Natalie, and I love to talk about planners and stationery. I am a new Archer and Olive affiliate, and today they're actually launching some new products as part of their Everyday Essentials collection for 2026, and they are featuring new covers, lots of tools that I really want to pick up, such as these scissors and tweezers and a craft knife that's just absolutely beautiful. So if you want to check that out, you can head on over to the Archer Olive site. The link is in the description, and you can use my code Natalie10 off for 10% off your order. That said, before the holidays, I did pick up some things from Archer and Olive because, as most of you know, I really want to be more creative in 2026 and I want to do more journaling. And there's no better journaling place than through Archer and Olive. And so I picked up some things that I wanted to add to my collection. I have been a previous Archer and Olive subscriber to their subscription kit boxes, as well as, buying things from them from time to time. So I wanted to share with you what I picked up in my latest haul, and I can go over everything with you and what I'll be using it for. Before I get started with the haul items, I did pick this up as part of their Black Friday sale. This was a doorbuster, and I bought two, and I was really excited. I'm going to be using this as sort of a creative journal. I'll show you. This was an A5 size pink bow. I also got the red bow notebook, and that was for my daughter. This one's for me. The red really fits her, and this fits me, the blush color. I love it. And what I love is that this is this is a smaller notebook. It's got 128 pages. This is kind of a nice, more compact size, and I really hope that they come back with more with these. And actually, I hope they come back with this sort of like bow pattern. I think it's really pretty. And so, yes, I'm going to show you what it looks like. I just love that their journals come with like a pen loop already built in, and just the thick paper will be really great to use with my markers and my fountain pens and whatnot. So this is just a simple dot grid, and I just want to use this as sort of my creative like journal. Or I'm not sure actually. I was also thinking about using something from Archer and Olive to do like morning pages, because it also works really well with like fountain pens. So I'm still debating, but I love the smaller size. I think this will be really compact and easy to bring around if you wanted to journal around. And so I'm not quite sure yet what I'll be using 100% for, but I will keep you posted. This may be what I intended to be, was more of a creative journal in terms of like putting things that I like creatively. I'm kind of working on some designs and putting like color palettes in here, clippings from magazines or online, and putting in here for inspiration. And that's what I was thinking about using it for. Sort of like, in a way, it's sort of like a sketchbook, but I'm not sure. But it could be that. It could be something for writing too. Or I may get another journal for that. I mean, I do have another Arch and Olive journal to use for that as well. So I like this. I really hope they bring back more of these smaller notebooks. For 128 pages, it seems like it's just perfect for me. It's not too heavy either. Okay, so moving on. One of the first things I picked up is, I missed this one when in the earlier collection when it came out, and this is the Field Mouse notebook, and this is in the Pocket A6 size. This is so adorable, and I actually started using it right away. This comes in a really nice box like this. I love this plaid box. I mean, the quality is just so amazing. So it's pocket size Field Mouse, and it's vegan leather. The cover is super soft, and it's 112 ultra thick, 160 GSM pages. And I don't know if this was done before, but I love like this little like note you get inside the box. I don't know if it's new, but it's like, to the new owner of this notebook, this is not just a notebook, dear friend. It is a powerful tool that just might make your day a little bit better. I just love like little touches like this are just so sweet. So this is going to be, since it's so light, it's sort of like my swatch book for all my pens. And look at this, like gold foil, like florals inside are so pretty. And I have some previous markers from Archer and Olive, so I've kind of been swatching them in here, because I always tend to forget where things are swatched. I just swatch it in a quick little notepad, and then it's gone, or it's in my Hobonichi, and that's somewhere, the year ends, it's filed away. So I thought this would be like a nice swatch book. And so I'll have like all my Archer and Olive stuff in the front. I have a couple acrylograph sets, which my daughter has. So I need to get those back from her to log them in here. And then I even did some like zebra, click art. It's not everything yet, but I just started doing that over the break. Okay, so anyway, I thought this would be a really handy way to kind of archive all of the pens and whatnot that I use. So many markers, so many pens, and they can all just be in here. And it could be Archer and Olive, and it could be, you know, Zebra, it could be any kind of brand in here. Then I'll have a quick reference guide, and it's very light. And I like the little field mouse because my Chinese zodiac sign is a year of the rat, but in Chinese you call it mouse. So I was always a little mouse to my dad. So I kind of like the little mouse in this little small size. So it's very, very cute and it's really fitting for me. So I'm excited to use this more, and I've been using it and it's been great during the break, this holiday break. So I wanted to show you these. These are currently sold out. I don't know if they're bringing these back, but they had this winter collection called Snow and Stillness. And I decided to pick up the Calliograph pens, which are brush pens. And these colors are absolutely gorgeous. And they are double-sided. Let's just open one of these. You get a larger brush, like a broad brush here. So it's like a brush marker basically. And then you get a finer tip brush. So you can do lettering, really, really good lettering. But I really like it for coloring. I swatched all of these colors. I really love all these color tones. They're just so pretty. Let's see what I put. Okay, so here. So ignore the little mistakes I did scratching. I was doing this on the couch. This color is soft pearl, so it doesn't really show up on white paper, but these colors are just so beautiful. And so I was, I think some of you guys know I'm using Amanda Rachel Lee's doodle planner. So I actually was able to use some of these colors along with my mild liner brush markers to do some coloring in here over the holidays. Let's see, where is that? Here. And they work really well. So now I'm just like, I just want to use these Calliograph brush pens because the color is more muted. I did that more here. I think I just used them here. This is a more of a mix, and this is why this purple is a little brighter. I just like these muted tones a little better. So it's like a nice mix. I think I skipped this one. Yeah, so it's great for coloring. I thought it was really fun. So that's been a happy choice because, I did have a lot of like markers and pens. I couldn't really justify to buy another set for myself, but I did buy it anyway, and I love them because I love the muted tones and I love these muted colors, and I think they're so, so pretty. Okay, so I also really love stamping, and I wanted to get back more into it, and I liked this color stamp. I don't have any stamps right now, but this color is absolutely beautiful. I'll put a sample from the site, but I just like this blue, comes off really blue-gray, and it's nice and muted instead of using black, which sometimes feels very harsh. So I love this. So, and it matches the box really well. I just love the color palette of this winter collection. Another thing I got was the Snow and Stillness collage pad was sold out, but I picked up something, and I don't know when this was, what collection this was from, but I absolutely love this. This is just so beautiful, and I think I can use, is this like a B6 size? I think it's like a B6 size, but you can just, there's just enough to like rip and put little collage pictures in. And I love that it's one-sided, so you don't have to decide like which side you want to use. So that's why I said you can cut these out. It's like great for journaling. It's just so pretty. This one's like gold foil. This one has gold foil too. So I think they repeat after a while too. So I thought this was just so beautiful with the botanicals and nature. It's just up my alley with the florals. Like, look here, how beautiful is that? So I'm excited to add these to my journals and just play around with journaling more and junk journaling in general. So I'm really excited I got this. And speaking of florals, as you guys know, I love my florals. I did get this Archer and Olive, like, this is a former like subscription box they have. So I already opened it. I filmed a reel. So This is, I'll put down which one it is, but I like this for all the florals, and it was just a great way for me to play with Archer and Olive stickers. And I like this washi tape. I actually like washi tape in these little like cards like this so much. It's definitely much more portable. And I love that everything comes in this little like A5 plastic zip container so you can keep your collections together. So that's handy. And these washi tapes are gorgeous. And then I love these like stamps, stickers with the botanical florals. I just think it's so pretty. I love this. They have 2 sheets of these. And then you get a sheet of the florals, which are so beautiful. And then there are date stickers and little like tiny accents. Oh, these are number stickers. Couldn't really see. So number stickers at the top with gold foil, days of the week, and then check boxes, little circle seals. And then these are more boxes here. It's great for my, even using in my Erin Condren planner too. So, or Laurel Denise. And these are more date stickers here. And I think there's like enough for like, there's more like days of the weeks here. There's like enough for over a month, I think. Then I love this because you get a whole set of little printed paper. Oh, these are double-sided too. Is it the same print? Yeah. So these are really nice. And I like this size too. And like, you know, the big scrapbook paper, 12 by 12, but sometimes it's too big. You don't need that much. So yeah, they're the same on both sides. These are nice tones of like blue gray, really subtle, very beautiful. I just love like the prints and the subtlety of the colors and the detail. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm looking forward to using these in a journal. Hopefully I can do like a little journal with me video one day and just play with everything and just kind of like let the camera go and just have fun. And that's kind of what I want to do in 2026. I was thinking about my word of the year, and what I want to do is, I mean, I don't want to do anything too formal. I'm not too serious about that whole thing, but my word of the year is basically going to be like, it's going to be play. And I want to just play with everything creatively. I've always had a word like create or, inspire. I just want to play. I want to play with all my things I have and just kind of like work with more different materials like stamps and like collage and all that stuff. So I just want to enjoy and do more creative journaling that way. Okay, and last but not least is this beautiful traveler size notebook, and that's why I was curious about it. I love this box with the holographic logo here. Let me see if I can open this box with my nails. Their drawer box is absolutely beautiful. This is the Snowdrops, and the cover is cotton, and it's this beautiful like mint green. There's 144 pages. You also get the little note here in the bottom of the box too, which is such a beautiful touch. And look how beautiful this is. I just love this color. It's cotton, it's very soft, like fabric feel. And you know me, I love the TN size. I've never had like a journal like in this size. And I thought it'd be really nice and fun to do like a junk journal in this like size. So I'm gonna try that. We'll see. Because it's not too big and it's not too small. Let's compare and see. So this is like in pocket size here, and then this is A5. So it's like half, less, like not half, but a little bit smaller than an A5 here. So yeah, I'm excited to try this out, and it's really pretty. Like I love the dock red. The paper is just so dreamy. And I love that in the back of each notebook, you get a little pocket so you can put your like little ephemera or stickers in here or any scraps of paper, clippings and stuff. And then you get a pen loop. So that's really important to me too. So that every notebook has a pen. So yeah, I'm not sure. I do have some other Archer and Olive journals that I want to use maybe for writing. I do want to try some fountain pens in here too. So then I can document that in here. I have a couple more. I have one ink to show you guys soon in my next stationery haul, and then I ordered another ink to try out. So I want to like also record all my fountain pen inks. So, and I think they do well on this paper, so I want to see how they work out as well. So thank you for joining me in this quick Archer and Olive haul. Don't forget you can use my code Natalie10 off for 10% off your Archer and Olive order. I will let you know what I pick up from the new 2026 Everyday Essentials collection. I'm really excited about that. That just launched today when this video goes up on December 30th. And if you like planners and stationery and stickers, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a happy new year, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.